eBay dropshipping in 2023, how to start. While the e-commerce boom of 2017 brought an influx of new dropshippers to the market, 2018 brought with it an industry shakeup that leaves many wondering what's next and how they can stay in business. Will eBay dropshipping be as viable in 2023? Here's how it's changing and what you should do about it now so you're still in business 5 years from now. What is dropshipping? Dropshipping is a retail model where a store doesn't have its own inventory. When a store sells a product, the store purchases the item from another company, then sells it to the customer. It is an easy way for entrepreneurs looking to start their own business on Amazon or eBay without having inventory sitting around. Advantages of dropshipping. Dropshipping is a great option for people who want to start a business with little overhead. You can have your products shipped directly from the manufacturer to your customer, saving you the time and money of stocking inventory or fulfilling orders yourself. You also don't need an expensive storefront, all you need is a computer and some basic office equipment. How to start dropshipping on eBay. Dropshipping is a great way for entrepreneurs with no inventory or capital to get into e-commerce. In this post, I'm going to talk about how to set up an eBay account and start dropshipping on eBay. Finding products to sell. The first step is finding products that you can sell. This can be a daunting task, but thankfully there are plenty of resources available to help with this. There are a number of websites that will allow you to search for the type of product that you would like to sell, and then even narrow down your search by category or price point. Creating listings. You'll need an eBay account and a store name before you can list your items for sale. You'll also need a PayPal account and you might want to think about using Fulfilled by Amazon, FBA, as well, but that's not necessary. When creating listings, you'll have the option of adding variations. For example, if you have a t-shirt that comes in 3 colors, then you would create one listing with all 3 colors available for purchase. Shipping and handling. It is a good idea not to make the shipping and handling charge for each item so high that it becomes prohibitive. Shoppers won't be willing to pay a price that is much higher than the actual price of the product because they know they can just buy it from a store. Promoting your listings. If you're thinking about starting eBay dropshipping, this guide will introduce you to the basics of how e-commerce works and help you get started with your first listing. You'll learn about different types of products, what a niche is, and some tips for finding products that are popular on eBay. eBay dropshipping tips. You might not have heard of dropshipping, but it is a very popular business model that has had tremendous success. The traditional model for starting a company would be to spend money on inventory and then sell that inventory. In the dropshipping model, you don't have any of the costs associated with inventory or warehousing. You simply find a supplier that will provide you with the products you want to sell, and they ship those products directly from their warehouse to your customer's doorstep. Yes, dropshipping on eBay is technically allowed but only if you're getting the orders fulfilled by a wholesale supplier. What do we mean by that? Well, rather than paying for one product at a time, you need to purchase bulk quantities from the supplier. If that sounds confusing, then don't worry because we'll talk about this in more detail in the upcoming section. But just know that although you can dropship on eBay, you need to follow the policies of the platform. It isn't as simple as launching a Shopify or WooCommerce dropshipping store. Entrepreneurs often get confused regarding eBay's dropshipping policies. To make it clear, yes, dropshipping is allowed on eBay, but the platform has tightened its rules over the years. So let's go over some of the most common eBay dropshipping policies. Sellers must deliver the products within 30 days of receiving the payment. Meeting this criterion can sometimes be difficult for dropshippers because they aren't in control of the shipping. Sellers have to purchase the products from a reputable wholesaler, and since most sellers have a MOC, you'll have to buy in bulk, increasing the required upfront capital to start dropshipping on eBay. Reselling products from other e-commerce marketplaces like AliExpress or Amazon is strictly prohibited. However, eBay does allow sourcing from a direct wholesaler or a professional sourcing service. The product must maintain quality standards and should exactly be delivered as advertised. As we know, quality control can sometimes be difficult while dropshipping. That's why always place a test order from the supplier first. Overall, eBay takes its policies very seriously, and failing to adhere to its guidelines can remove or lower your listings. In the worst-case scenario, it can even lead to a permanent account suspension. The cost of dropshipping on eBay primarily depends on the product you're planning to sell. It is much cheaper than launching a traditional e-commerce store, but it isn't free. You need to pay the eBay fees, which include store fees. In order to start a store on eBay, you need to purchase one of its subscriptions. The monthly plans start from $7.95 and go up to $349.95. Purchasing yearly subscriptions can save you some money as well. Listing fees. This is the fee that you need while listing an item on eBay. You get 200 free listings per month. After that, you need to pay 35 cents per listing. Note that this is also commonly referred to as insertion fees. Final value fees. The final value fee is charged only after you sell a listed item. eBay takes a cut of 12.9%, along with 30 cents per order, which can also vary depending on the product. Conclusion. Now you know what it takes to start your own successful eBay dropshipping business. Make sure that you follow all the steps, and remember, no matter how much experience or knowledge you have, there is always room for improvement.